Hey folks, good day to you today. As you can see, it's doing a little snowing on this 30th day of January 2020. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, we ask that you do. It's another good day that the Lord hath made. This is the day. The Bible says, this is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. So I'm glad for Jesus today. I'm glad for this day that he's given us. Just for salvation, full and free, that he's given to each and every one of us freely. And I'm so grateful. 21 years now I've been serving God and been saved and sanctified and born again, and it's just been a great adventure. Yes, we've had some bad times and some sad times, but my goodness, the good outweighs the bad, and that eternal home one of these days, if we'll endure the end, it's going to be worth it all. But anyway, we're glad for you tuning in today, and thank you for your subscription. And if you haven't subscribed, we ask you to do so as we continue on this farm journey, doing a little ranch with these cows and putting up some hay and just different things. Just appreciate each and every one of you. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you would, please. And the likes and the views, keep on viewing. Maybe one of these days we'll make us a few bucks to help us to do more on the farm, get a little bit more equipment that what we need. And it's all about bettering ourselves. That's what it is. The Bible tells us it is good for man to enjoy the fruit of his labor, and I'm enjoying the fruit of my labor, and it's a privilege once again. But anyway, we're going to do some hay today. This is just what I do every 3 or 4 days. I've got I had a calf yesterday, so I got 8 calves now, and oh goodness, still got several heifers. It's going to calve, a bull, and 20 plus cows. Anyway, we got 30. Yesterday made 37 or 38 total. I think 37. So we go through a bale of hay a day. That's what the average is a bale a day to feed all these head of cattle. So we're going to fire up this John Deere tractor, and we're going to go over here and get some silage bales. 29 degrees this morning, thereabouts, somewhere in there. 30 maybe, but anyway, as you can see, it's snowing. I'm going to put this camera on my head here, and hopefully it's lined up with everything. But anyway, like I said, we're going to fire this John Deere up. First of all, I'm going to move my side-by-side and get it out of the way, and then we'll fire that John Deere tractor. It is a 5090M is what that is, and it's done a pretty good job. I've got a 5085 also there. Messed up last year and got it in a bind and straddled a stump, and broke the drive shaft out of the front end, broke the yoke, broke several things off of it, and it wasn't good. It cost, well, the insurance paid for it, the biggest part of it. I had to pay, I think it was $500 on my deductible, but it was way up there, and $2,600 or $2,700 to get it fixed. Like I said, I lost a bale of hay down over the hill, and I went down through the weeds to get it, and it was dark, and I didn't know that there was some old stumps in them weeds. And whenever I got down in the hey, there we are. Whenever I got down in the weeds to fetch that bale of hay, there was a stump there, and I went to back up and wouldn't back up because it needed to be a four-wheel drive. All the weight of the bale of hay was, of course, on the front, and it was picking the back end of the tractor up, so when I locked it four-wheel drive, that twisted the drive shaft to back up, and it was sitting on that stump, and the rest is history. So that's what happened to that tractor there. Well, we got it fixed, and we've been using it a little bit around about to get some post driver. Got a post driver to it, trying to make my fence a little bit more. As some of the other videos we've got, we had some clear cutting supposedly done back on the back side of the farm, and trying to make the fence back through there to get the cows back that way. So we start getting some grass mowed, different things. Anyway, on this January, 30th day of January, oh, I believe I got, if I ain't mistaken, there's 86 rolls of hay out through the woods there, plus these 3 right here that I'm getting ready to feed. I'll probably put 4 out here today, and that way it'll last for a few days. And we'll have to feed again till hopefully next week. If it's supposed to warm up a little bit. I think next week is supposed to be up in the 50s and maybe close to 60 in certain spots. Of course, it won't get that way around here. We live in the mountains. But anyway, this is my routine of these wrapped bales, and I probably, as I was telling my wife the other day, I'll probably go ahead and probably wrap everything this year. I've got 100, well, I don't now, but I believe I had 120 dry rolls there in the barn, and I've sold a few of them to the neighbor that needed some, and I think there's 20 left. I fed one yesterday, just one cow that had a calf, so she wouldn't have to bring a calf over in all this slop and mud and cow crap and all that. And of course there's a few other ones over nibbling on it. But I made another feeder over there out of some actual cattle head feeders. It works really good. I got rid of all my cradle feeders. I thought I would like them real well, them cradle feeders, and which they're pretty easy access to put hay in. But the cows reach up over top instead of reaching through the metal bars. And when they reach over the top, of course, it pulls the hay on the outside. And if you've got any cattle at all, you know what happens whenever they pull the hay on the outside. All they do is just tromp on it, because they're still reaching for that top, for whatever reason. They're reaching for that top bit of hay on that bale. All that hay that they pull off of there gets trampled on.